Brila FM, what others wished they were.
It's 8.9, it's 8.9, Brila FM, Sport Radio.
All right, from England, I want to specially welcome Super Eagles and West Bromwich Albion striker, Peter OSAZE OSAZE. We are very glad to have you on Sports Radio Brila FM.
Yes, good day. Good to hear you too. It's been long.
Yeah, long, and of course, Nigerians would like to know the state of your fitness now. You were injured in the match against Stoke 3. We'd like to hear directly from you.
Yes, unfortunately, season and getting back to action hasn't started for me yet. A little setback with my ankle a few weeks ago. I think both our medical staff here and myself underrated the injury. Maybe none of us wanted to see the truth that I had a bigger issue than I thought. But I came back early last week to try to start playing. Had 20 minutes against Chelsea, but I think that sent me back to 2 weeks again to be out of action. It's unfortunate, but football, during career, you always get injured. So this is the bad period for me now. But the only thing I can think of now is try to get back to be 100%. So I'll be available for the national team and for my team as well. So I have to keep having treatments now for maybe a week minimum, maybe 2. So I don't know now. It depends on how fast the recovery will take.
That's a bit serious, and Nigerians are lamenting at home. You will not be part of the Nations Cup qualifier against Madagascar, a very important match for the Super Eagles. How do you feel about this?
Well, I know I'm disappointed, of course. I wish I could be part of the team because it's an important game for us, 23 points away. But I'm not that worried because if I look back at the past 10 years, our national team's performance during qualifiers, we always got what we needed with any players that were available. We have a team good enough to go to Madagascar and win. Of course, we have to be very serious about that game. But I'm not that worried because, I looked at the list, I look at the players that will be there. I think they're good enough to bring 3 points back home from Madagascar. The only thing is, of course, I wish I could be part of that team, but there is nothing, absolutely nothing I can do about my situation with my injury. I can only be there morally, can pray for the team and, wish them good luck for the game. But I'm confident, we've done it for many years, consecutively getting what we need out of every game in the qualifying series. If it's last game of the qualifiers, we will win, we will go through. So things are always difficult for us towards the end of them, but I think if you look back at the past 10 years, we always come out of them with the positive results that we need. And I think the team is aware how serious that game is and will concentrate and do the job.
Yeah, that's interesting. And let's briefly talk about your club. It's been a very difficult start for West Brom. 3 matches played, no win. Are you getting apprehensive?
Well, yeah, it's, the pressure is coming up now. I wasn't in the dressing room after the game, but I heard there was some kick-off between few players and a bit from the manager. But I think they're not pleased with the results we're getting, but I think the manager should be pleased with the game, with how we're playing. We lost 2 games against the champions and the vice champions in the last minutes of the game, which says we do have a good team. The ambitions, of course, is trying to get to the top 10 this year, which I think we will. We have a new player that came to our team as a striker. He needs some time to get himself, to feel good in the team. I'm not yet available, so with him getting better and myself coming back to 100% fitness, I think we'll have no problem to get the points we need. It's just a very difficult start for us. The first 2 games were against the big teams, we didn't get no points. And yesterday was disappointing, last minute goal from miscommunication, mistake between a goalkeeper and defense. But I think we have a good team and we will have no problem to stay in the Premiership this season.
Yes, you just talked about your strike partner Long. In your absence, he's been doing very well for West Brom. Two goals, I mean 2 matches. He scored in the first 2 matches for the club, and of course, you will be competing for share with him in the attack of West Brom.
Yes, it's not a positive thing. When you have competition, you get more serious about in the training throughout the week. Whenever you have someone who is always just behind you, if you relax for a moment, takes over your shirt, it's only a big plus. You know, it helps you to do more, and at the end you will get more. So it's only a plus. But and then the second thing is they brought him to the team because this year our manager wants to play 4-4-2. So he brought him to the team to partner with me up front. And of course we have other strikers like Thomas Joy and Fortuny, Roman Bednar. We have lots of strikers. The good thing about it is we're going to play 4-4-2 this year. And two strikers will be always involved in every game. So out of 4-5 of us, we have to fight for a share. And Shane Long coming is a good striker, works very hard. I think with him on the field, I will have to maybe do less work and be more closer to the goal. So he's young and very energetic. Hopefully that will reduce the amount of running I have to do because he can help me a lot up front. And I hope saving energy will help me get more chances to score at the end of every game.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. And well, many of your fans are still asking the question at home. I mean, it was like you were on your way out to a bigger club in England, and you made up your mind to stay at West Brom. Why? Why did you just decide to extend your stay at West Brom?
Well, I'm happy in this club. I say the most important thing for me is to play in the Premiership, and I see myself as someone the fans expect a lot from, the club expects a lot from, and it's a good feeling to have. And it will be a bit risky for me to change the situation whereby I'm the hope of the team, and I am productive here. I'm scoring goals. I'm feeling good. Well, still it's in my plans to get to the top 5, top 4 teams in England and play Champions League football. I will keep working. The second season, they said, is very important in England. If you come the first year, if you do something good, everyone will want you to prove it. So this season for me is a very important one. I will try to prove what I did last year, and then it will be confirmation that I'm consistent, and then maybe I'll get a move to the bigger team. Still have something to prove, obviously. People thought I did enough to get to the big club, but the second season is very important, so I will take it as another challenge to prove that it wasn't a mistake, and it wasn't just because of the emotions I had, little happiness to play in the league that I scored 15. If I can do that with a cold head this year, I think I'll get there. Well, there were interest from some big clubs here, but it didn't get to the last stage of making the transfer. I know I could play well in any big team, but if I'm not there yet at the moment, means there is still something I have to add to my game, and I'll keep working hard and waiting for that time to come.
That's great, and we can only wish you the very best of luck. And let me also ask you, did you ever get any call from Arsenal? Because it was all over the place that Arsene Wenger was really interested in having you at the Emirates Stadium.
Yes, to be honest, I was in their list, even in their short list, even up to last week. But he's thinking. He knows I could help the team, but he's thinking. Obviously, he has shown it in young players. I need to have resale value at my age. I'm 30 now. The resale value might not be so high, and my club West Brom rates me so high that the transfer fee must be a good one before I leave this club. And for Arsenal, it's a club where they grow young players and sell them after. At my age, they consider my age. At the same time, the chief scout is there. they really like me and were thinking about me a lot. But it didn't get to the last stage where they put a solid offer to West Brom and I moved. But anyway, if what's meant to be will be, I'm happy in West Brom. So I have another one season in front of me where I can make a big statement saying that I have the quality to play in the big team. And at the same time, of course, I don't want to go to a big club where I will not be the starting player. And most of the big teams, they have strikers who they bought for big money and they have to be playing. So I don't want to go where I will not be the main man in a team. So when I will get to that level and I can transfer to a big club, that will be good for me. But for now, I feel very needed in this club, and it makes me wake up every morning and feel happy about my career. So I'm going to a training ground where they have expectations, big expectations every week for me. So I think that's important for a player.
All right, and on the final note, I would like to take a message from you to your colleagues as the Storm Antananarivo for the must-win battle against Madagascar.
Yes, it's a must-win for us, of course, and everybody knows that. We always, I'm sure, will put out a 11 that is capable of beating any team in Africa. It will all be mental. It will be all in the head, how ready we are to do that. And hopefully, of course, it will be a victory which will give us the goal difference that we need. So, whatever anyone needs to do throughout this week to make our training sections positive as possible, give them confidence before they fly to Madagascar. I think every Nigerian knows what he can do for the team to make that happen. So what I can do from here is to keep praying that we will get the 3 points we need, because I'm really looking forward to the Nations Cup coming. So I will be here with my friends and good wishes.
Oh, that's great. And OSAZE, I would like to say a very big thank you for speaking with us on Sports Radio Brila FM.
It's my pleasure. It's been a long time, so I'm glad to hear you too.
And I wish you speedy recovery too.
Thank you.
Brila FM, what others wished they were.